IED blast at Waitau Sangomsang in Thoubal district kills one Jawan of 16 Assam Rifles and injures another. Chief Electoral Officer Rajesh Agrawal releases final photo electoral roll for 60 assembly constituencies of Manipur. Union Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav assures a final survey for Imphal More rail line worth 333 lakh rupees will begin in 4 weeks. Chief Minister Nongthongman Biren vows to safeguard implementation of inner line permit system in Manipur against any challenges. NPF Manipur State Unit President Awangba Nyumai claims NPF's faithfulness made BJP-led government's 5 years tenure successful. Manipur logs 27 new COVID-19 cases, 14 recoveries and 2 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.37%. And India adds 58,097 fresh COVID-19 cases in 24 hours. Omicron cases reach 2,135. COVID third wave hits Delhi. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Unidentified miscreants blasted an IED at Waitau Sangomsang Tharauro, killing one Jawan of 16 Assam Rifles and injuring another. Impact News sources that the blast occurred at around 1:45 p.m. today at Waitau Sangomsang Tharauro under Lilong Police Station in Thoubal district. One Jawan of the 16th Assam Rifles Eco Company posted at Lilong died on the spot, while the injured Jawan was rushed to Noor Hospital located opposite to Lilong Police Station for first aid and later referred to Shiza Hospitals. Deceased Jawan is identified as 30-year-old El Wangchu from Arunachal Pradesh, and the injured Jawan is identified as 28-year-old Pinku Das from Tripura. Body of the deceased is kept at Jennings Morgue. Thoubal police team led by Thoubal SP Jogesh Chandra Haubijam and top officials of the Assam Rifles rushed to inspect the crime scene. SP Jogesh Chandra told media that the IED was planted at the regular duty site of the Assam Rifles at nearby Sangomsang Water Supply Scheme Reservoir Tank. Personnel of Thoubal Police, Lilong Police and Assam Rifles have cordoned the area and intense search drive is going on. Lilong Police has registered a case, and till the time of filing this report, no proscribed outfit has claimed responsibility for the attack. Final photo electoral roll for all the 60 assembly constituencies of Manipur was released at Chief Electoral Office in Lamphel today. Total voters in the state are 20,34,966. Speaking to media, Chief Electoral Officer Rajesh Agrawal said total female voters are 10,49,639. Total male voters are 9,84,119 and third gender voters are 208. Imphal West District has the highest voters of 3,77,290 and Zirbam has the lowest voters of 29,044 in the state. He added that 1,43,000 filing forms were submitted for inclusion, correction and deletion of names in the electoral roll in the special summary revision, out of which 12,000 forms were rejected and over 88,000 voters were included as new voters. Number of deleted voters were 22,000 and new voters are 66,432. As per the final electoral roll, total sex ratio is 1,065. Total electors to Population ratio for the whole state is 55 for male and 60 for women, and total is 57.70%. Total polling stations are 2,959, of which 612 polling stations are in urban areas and 2,347 are in the rural area. And newly formed polling stations are 65. Responding to Impact News query, Chief Electoral Officer Rajesh Agarwal clarified that the circulating news on the schedule for the state election is fake. He added that the ECI team is yet to visit Manipur as the team is still monitoring other election-bound states. He said meetings are going on with the ECI team for Manipur via online owing to COVID situation.
We'll also make one copy of the electoral roll available to all the recognized national and the state political parties free of cost, and one DVD will also be provided with electronic rolls to all the political parties. In addition, they can purchase also on payment of a fee to the CEO office additional copies of electoral roll and also additional e-copies if they desire. The total electors in the state are now 20,34,966. That lot of new voters, 18 years, 19 years have joined the electoral roll. That schedule, those dates are completely 2017 dates. So if you look at the entire dates, not only for Manipur, but for all the states in the 5 states, they are 2017 dates.
Union Minister of Railways Ashwini Vaishnav assures that final survey for Imphal to Moreh railway line will begin within 4 weeks. The rail line is 111 kilometers long and the project estimate cost is 333 lakh rupees. After the final survey, Manipur will find a berth in the Indian Railways map. Speaking at the intellectual meet organized by BJP Manipur Pradesh at City Convention Center in Palace Compound today, Minister Ashwini Vaishnav said that he has approached the Prime Minister to sanction funds for the project as Imphal Moreh line is a very important route for the people of Manipur and the country. He added that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's concern for people of Manipur is evident in all the developmental works launched under his initiatives. The Union Minister also assured that efforts are underway to ensure high-speed telecom connectivity in the northeast states, including Manipur. Chief Minister Nongthumbam Biren, Union Minister of State Dr. R.K. Ranjan, Rajya Sabha MP and titular King of Manipur, Leshemba Sanajauba, BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda, BJP National Leaders Sambit Patra, Bibi Giri and BJP officials attended the event.
The line from Imphal to Moreh, this is a very, very strategic line. Even though it has no financial viability, still we will take it forward. We will immediately sanction the next step. So the previous step was pre-Rekanasa engineering survey. That was completed and line was not found viable. But now, even though it is not viable, we considering the importance of this, considering the strategic importance of this line, we'll start the final location survey within 4 weeks. Within 4 weeks, we'll start the...
Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnav also assured that Imphal-Zirbam Railways line project will be completed by the end of next year. The Union Minister along with Chief Minister Nongthumbam Biren took an aerial survey of the 14,000 crore rupees worth Imphal-Zirbam Railways project today. Speaking to media at the conference hall of City Convention Center in Palace Compound after the survey, the Union Minister said that the project will boost the state's economy. Union Minister of Railways Ashwini Vaishnav and Chief Minister Nongthumbam Biren also extended Silchar-Zirbam passenger train service till Vangai Chungpao in Tamenglong district via video conferencing today. The train service is a part of Imphal-Ziri railway project under Northeast Frontier Railway. Zirbam DC W. Malingamba Chenglei IAS, SP KSH Rabi Kumar IPS and top officials of NP Railways took part in the flagging off ceremony held at the train station at Zirbam's Babupara. Chief Minister Nongthumam Biren today assured of facing those standing against the implementation of inner line permit ILP system in Manipur. He was speaking on the sidelines of inaugurating 2 bridges constructed on the Imphal River under Rural Engineering Department MSRRDA Government of Manipur. The bridges are one connecting Mongjam with Achanbigay Awanglekai and another connecting Hangang Ngathem Leirak and Khabam Mayalekai. Chief Minister Biren said those challenging ILP system in Manipur are against the welfare of people of the state. He maintained that those challenging the system want to dominate the state. It may be mentioned that in sharp contrast to the ongoing demand by JCLPS and people of the state for effective implementation of ILP system in Manipur, the Supreme Court of India on January 3 saw the response of the central government and state of Manipur on a plea challenging the ILP system of Manipur. The plea filed by an organization called Amra Bengali challenged the permit system, contending that it provides unbridled power to the state to restrict entry and exit of non-indigenous persons or those who are not permanent residents of Manipur. The Chief Minister also assured that ongoing developmental works will continue even with the imposition of election code of conduct and will try to complete 80% at least by March this year.
Government development program hujiki adum continue to gani election code of conduct la phokra so hana hogi thabak sing di lotion gani ngara ma honorable prime minister la pir ma foundation stone to rum sing do thabak sing do koi continuously adum su gani aduga loison dana lai ri thabak sing at least 60% ore and by march ending the 80% gumba water drinking water se cover to na ba na ba mai kan honor ngarang si cabinet decision lawi to tenal up to the last akoi madugi ILP the senior ebo kangbu du nagani moidu Manipuri khoigi phanana khan makangbu nate Manipuri khoigi domination to ge habgi wakhalon laibo kangbu ni moi thari do adu honorable supreme court chatpuni na khoi su legal gi through the up to the maximum level khoi protect ongbo thenagani adu union home minister na su union home ministry gi side gi government side gi su tawguni adu state government gi side gi su up to the last khoi thengnani.
Meanwhile, JCLPS has urged state and central governments to defend the ILP system of Manipur against a plea at the Supreme Court challenging the system. Speaking to media at JCLPS office in Kashampa today, JCLPS co-convener W. Second condemned Amra Bengali of West Bengal for filing a plea at the Supreme Court against the ILP system in Manipur. He said even the United Nations and the Indian Constitution give protection to small communities. W. Second said the ILP system in Manipur does not prevent entry of outsiders in Manipur, but it seeks entry of outsiders under some guidelines to safeguard the indigenous population. He maintained that the system in no way affects the entry of people or business transaction.
Amar Bengali gi mafam de koina thamjaning badi Bengali singi da makta makoina lepa taragadi aikoi JCLP na su iramda Manipur nationalism gi da makta aikoina thengnagani Manipur aki apunba aikoi indigenous people sing asi ngang na bagi da mak generation asi aikoi safeguard oina bagi hona bada aikoi JCLP sina khongpham chen na lepi honorable supreme court na pira iba verdict ama la iba makoida makoi gi mot pirakadabani haiba sigum laba wafam asida Manipur gi lengak na India ki prime minister na home minister na yamna athubida Amar Bengali na file tawriba sigum laba supreme court ta file tawriba si machi defense tawdabani akoi missing yamjadaba akoi Manipuri singa sigi protection amakak hena mapangan kanna hena phirep chesan na hona bada ngasi gi lengak amadi center government aso achoba daitama lawra kanda machi thuna loichanaba hona bigedabani.
President of Naga People's Front NPF Manipur State Unit cum Forest Minister Awangbao Nyumai claimed that 5 years of BJP governance was successful owing to the faithfulness and trustworthiness of the NPF. He was speaking at the reception of new party entrants including ex-Technopol MLA D. Kurungthang at NPF State Unit Office in Senapati today. Awangbao claimed that NPF is the most faithful political party in the state. He said NPF did not accept many ministerial posts and remained rooted for the past 5 years. Awangbao also claimed that support for NPF is rising day by day. The minister assured that the party will work as per the interests of various communities in the state. Minister Losi Diko, Chairman of Hills Area Committee K. Leshio, and Secretary General of NPF Central Achumbeno Kikon were among those present on the occasion.
Today, Manipur state government, as we all know, could almost complete 5-year term because of our party's members' sincerity and our party's commitment, and that we stand steadfast to our commitment. BJP-led government with the support of NPF. Other parties, as we all know, have shown their colors many times. We also have shown our color, but we have shown to the people that whenever we are committed, we stand by our commitment. We will not be the first person, we will never be a first party to betray anybody once we give our commitment.
Tengnokpul ex-MLA D. Kuruntang said he left Congress party and joined the NPF as he believed in regionalism and as per the interests of people of the constituency. Speaking to Impact News as he left MLA post of Tengnokpul Assembly constituency and joined the NPF today, D. Kuruntang said working under a national political party restricted him from doing public works freely. He added that he left the MLA post abiding the 10th schedule of the Indian Constitution. President of NPF Manipur State Unit Awangbao Nyumai said NPF will field candidates in 16 assembly constituencies for the upcoming state general election and play a major role in forming the next government. Speaking to Impact News, Awangbao Nyumai maintained that NPF is an allied party of BJP and names of NPF candidates are not announced yet as per the directive of BJP central leaders. He claimed that NPF will win 8 or 9 seats in the upcoming election. Now we have today's COVID update. Manipur added 27 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,962 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID-19 positivity rate stands at 1.37%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,25,905. Active cases are 268. Manipur reported 2 COVID-19 related deaths in the past 24 hours. Their toll stands at 2,008. On the positive note, 14 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,23,629. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.19%. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Notice ahanba oina RBI na regulate toba amasung Ministry of Finance Department of Financial Services Government of India na Surface Act 2002 gi makada financial institution ama oina sakhangkraba Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing for All mission gi makada subsidized home loan pibada mangjil thariba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited amadi masigi sister company singi Guwahati yauna branch tarahundoi hangdokchare chahi 13 ki khongchata lakraba Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited tagi miyamna financial facilities sing lowiranaba ningsingjari Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its sisters companies Uripok Tarambam Laikai.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 58,097 fresh COVID-19 cases, 15,389 recoveries and 534 deaths in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases stand at 2,14,004. Total recovered cases have reached 3,43,21,803 and recovery rate stands at 98.01%. Death toll has reached 4,82,551. Over 147 crore 72 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been administered in India so far. Total Omicron positive cases in India have reached 2,135. Meanwhile, Delhi Health Minister Satyendra Jain said the national capital's daily positivity rate will inch closer to 10%. He said third wave of COVID-19 has set in. Jain said that the Delhi government has instructed private hospitals to increase the number of reserved beds for COVID-19 patients to 40% from the earlier 10% capacity. Nearly 2% of beds are occupied in the government hospitals. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 29 crore 57 lakh 43,000 people. Above 54 lakh 76,000 people have died and recoveries are above 25 crore 62 lakh 62,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 1 crore 52 lakh 88,000 in the world, followed by Brazil and India. Imphal Zirbam Medium Vehicle Owners Transport Association drew the attention of the relevant authorities and Manipur government to monitor the entry of medium vehicles carrying passengers to Imphal city from Assam, mainly from Kasar area on daily basis. Speaking to media at the association office in Sagulban Salam Lekai in Imphal today, association advisor N.G. Haridas said that around 100 medium-sized vehicles enter the state on daily basis against the agreed number of 16. He also expressed suspicion whether they enter with permits or not. Haridas said the association has already informed the transport department and top police officials of Zirbam district regarding the matter, but no action has been taken so far.
Motor vehicle na thiu da silje gai se uli ta to ka ki number phang Manipur sang ya ba mo ne gai sam ya sang e ba asi mayam si sang ko ni da koi gai sen ngam de ba jiri yong mun de ko jiri ki SP da jiri OC da the infang ki da transport da ka da lo da ga stare pa mi ni mu yaw to bi ka check to bi yo adu si mo mo na action no bi ba udri law da ba ni da koi su gai sen de si ya na wa to bi da aji ki area hall ki plan corner se wa la gai da counter me hang je le ba adu ki gai si me am tha je le ma ta bi si jam mo hele ko ya zu wa le accident prone o hele ba ma si ko na khara yeng bi o na hai je ma ni Bidabina, Kaidoro, I have a color, putting them in counter the Kaidi, Tonga, Shintan, but ever have your color, the Bidabina.
National President of Republican Party of India, RPI Atawale, Ramdas Atawale announced that RPI Atawale will fight for 2 seats in the upcoming 2022 state general election and go hand-in-hand with BJP for the remaining seats to form the next government. Speaking to media at the Dynasty Hall in Classic Grande today, Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment, Ramdas Atawale expressed hope that Kashamtong Assembly Constituency RPI intending candidate Thongnaujam Maheshwar will win the upcoming election and assured of necessary help for the same. He said a party candidate for the second seat will be declared soon. The Union Minister also highlighted various developmental activities during the last 5 years under Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government.
जो में चुनाव होने जा रहे हैं उसमें हेलमेट जो सिंबल है, जो मोटरसाइकिल पर स्कूटर पर जब बैठने के बाद जो हेलमेट होती है, जो हेलमेट आदमी के जिंदगी का संरक्षण करती है और हेलमेट सिंबल पर हमारे महेश्वर जी खड़ा रहेंगे। अभी हमारी कोशिश ये है कि मणिपुर में 60 सीटें हैं, तो 60 सीटों में से जिस तरह 5 सालों में वीरेंद्र सिंह जी ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है, माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में भारत सरकार ने बहुत सारी योजनाएं अनाउंस की और ये आम सभा भी जो हमारी थी पब्लिक मीटिंग, वो भी बड़ी मीटिंग थी, तो इसी तरह आरपीआई को अच्छा रिस्पांस मिल रहा है और आरपीआई को 2 सीट देनी चाहिए। अगर 2 सीट देना संभव नहीं है तो महेश की 1 सीट तो हमको मिलनी चाहिए। इसी तरह हमारा आग्रह है और बाकी सब जगह पर आरपीआई बीजेपी का समर्थन करेगी।
BJP intending candidate of Oripo Assembly constituency K.H. Raghumani expressed hope that election-related violence will not erupt in Oripo Assembly constituency. The intending candidate presented winter gifts to residents at an event organized by Semlashi Oripok today at Oripok Pachaspati Lekai Banka Bhari Mandop.
Uribok urbanized areas overina. Yam hena patta but talk about the Praja sense to Rungtawi. Sri Narendra Modi Nangarang Falala Embassy, a state sigi bun haitar. It's a big bun choba borgi packagema. State sigi welfare gi program damadi state people gi welfare gi ne hena itam jage. Manu lau thomba financial package aduga project ki package me amji ubukanda Manipur gi Praja gi ba. Phaba maya manu lakani haibagi next 5 years ki tamda adugi Assam di mami. Kishona koibu election the kahan biragadi. I'll make this point very clear that main pipe taki yung kitchen kudi magta ishing yahon gani. This is my promise.
Intending Congress candidate of Thongju Assembly constituency, Sanglakpam Prisorjit applied for Congress ticket today. The intending candidate, along with large number of his supporters, arrived at the Congress Bhavan in Imphal to submit his application form. Speaking to Impact News, Sanglakpam Prisorjit expressed hope of getting the Congress ticket without fail. It may be mentioned that another intending candidate is also eyeing for the Congress ticket to contest against BJP sitting MLA of Thongju Assembly constituency and Works Minister Thongam Biswajit.
Thongju Kendragi Hojik corruption amadi elected members singna MLA amadi Jilla Parishad singna corruption amadi miyam gi phangmam thokpa khoi share sing khoi government scheme sing phajana hondaba khoi wahida di phaja phajaba ngangbiraga akhoi thabak oina miyam gi tongto onthok piraktaba una phangtaba adumba mayam sigi mayokta miyam gi kholaum laga handaki lakadur election sida ai chamak Congress ticket ki mire amoina Thongju Kendrada Koigi Miyamna support of Viraga, Miami Shabato Baidonta, Congress ticket she, Aina Sungsho in a Pangani Habasimadi, Tazaba Sabalay.
Sagolban MLA RK Imo said government sanctions equal developmental funds for all the assembly constituencies irrespective of whether the sitting MLAs are ministers or not. He was speaking at a distribution of brochures highlighting activities taken in the constituency under MLA Local Area Development Fund and Departmental Work Program to Sagolban AC residents today. Widow pension were also distributed to beneficiaries on the occasion.
Me Kudima Masiko Bongamde, I Wakan the Emily Puma, Jahi Kudiki Mum for Brand. Adu Magi Jagada, Ango Sabani, Akwena Yantahena, Ibongamde, Samolan Hidi, Emily Oli Mokidi, Zixari Tarase, Sule, Jahitari, Foam, Sida Natana, Hey Oli Boka, Tungi Boka, Loyal Akoisa, Masi Letana. Pongani Habaki, Masiki Hazaba, Masiki assurance, I Mayanda, and the Kaudana, false promise, hope, land match, I the Pamjadi, Kaudana Lapina, I Sucho is in the Pambook Sakani.
Oinam MLA El Radakishore has laid a foundation for the construction of augmentation of Oinam Water Supply Scheme, Zone 2, under Jal Jeevan Mission. The project is estimated to cost around 13 crore and 75,000 rupees. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Radakishore called upon the public to refrain from election-related violence. Attending the event, PWD Additional Chief Engineer cum EAP Project Director Yumnam Joy Kumar appealed for public cooperation in making the projects successful.
Kari tawagadi manamgi lekai khudimata yumthong khudimata ising pithakadage haibase tasengwa magi lekai ko komot pibiyo modusu kanada bigani hojik water supply management committee ma khoi semaga leire masida paw pibiyo hari basina official oina modu ekoi thabak onthong na khoi horajage
Manipur Kachin Koya Tunga, Packet Adugumba, Mission Namani, Oinam Su Manipugi, Sanak Omana Packet Libani, Masida Yamna, Kuchil Pitana Raga, Aduni Adani Tobudi, a Langani Nepali.
Two-day photo exhibition as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav began at Khangshim village in Technopal district today. Field Outreach Bureau, Chandel district is organizing the exhibition under the Union Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Regional Outreach Bureau, ROB Imphal ADG B. Narayanam Sharma graced the opening event. Manipur Cultural Council has indefinitely postponed its proposed meeting on January 7 at the council head office in TH Iboyaima, Shanglen to discuss on plights facing artists owing to COVID-19 restrictions imposed by the state government. Now the sports news. JSC Churachandpur has emerged successful at the 14th Manipur State League. All Manipur Football Association organized the league sponsored by Khumukcham Joy Kishan at the artificial turf ground at Lamlong Tongkhong. In the 45th match played today, SSU Singjamai and KIYC Ketri Iril Mapal ended in 2-2 draw. For SSU Singjamai, TH Suraj and L Roshan scored 1 goal each at 25th and 60th minute, while W Kasung and K Boris scored 1 goal each at 62nd and 77th minute for KIYC Ketri Iril Mapal. In the 46th league match, JSC Churachandpur crushed DM Rao Awang Sekmai 5-0. For the winners, S. Guite scored 2 goals at 6th and 35th minute. S. Thanglal Rem netted 2 goals at 28th and 80th minute, and P. Kamdal Zom scored 1 goal at 74th minute. 2 consecutive league matches will be played tomorrow. Pamyal Patsoi has entered the semi-final match of the 25th Thangjam Birachandra Maipakpi Memorial Winner Cup. All Manipur Football Association is holding the event, sponsored by Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Private Limited at Pamyal Patsoi Playground. In today's second leg quarter-final match, Michael of home team Pamyal Patsoi netted 2 goals at the 21st and 81st minutes, defeating away team GSYC Longpi 2-0. Home team KSC Kangpokpi will play against away team 11 Star Sporting Union Akampat in the first leg semi-final match tomorrow. UVSA Team A Lilong Chajing defeated VSAI Thamaiban 3-2 in the final of the first Laurembam Anganghal Ningsing Veteran Football Tournament played today at Lilong Arapti Mayalekai Playground under the aegis of UVSA Lilong Chajing. W. Ajit, Ronnie and Manauba of UVSA Team A Lilong Chajing scored 1 goal each, while Santa and Rajesh netted 1 goal each for VSI Thangmaiban in the final match. Speaking on the occasion, founder principal of IPS Kanchipur, A. Kennedy, encouraged local clubs and associations to promote games and sports to refrain youths from drugs abuse. Prizes were distributed to winning teams and players at the event.
Assembly constituency Kudimakta Nebiriba, Honorable MLA Kudimakna, I could Hojimak, Kayaki, Honorable MLA Nabiriba, Hodang Asigumna, Hodang Adu Matamda. Aduga lamdam tungan ba magi constituency sinda ake football ki masana da game da sports da gym da fitness da konomak madugi main chanbira kanda lamdam sida thenari ba ape drinking issue se karam bakhaidi main tahan ba minimize to bang ngamudra haiba apon do thumdeni.
Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has postponed the Ranji Trophy, Colonel C.K. Nayadu Trophy and Senior Women's T20 League for 2021-2022 season in the wake of rising COVID-19 cases in the country. League match of the ongoing Indian Super League 2021-22 between ATK Mohun Bagan and Hyderabad is underway at Goa's Fatora Stadium since 7:30 this evening. In yesterday's league match played at GMC Athletic Stadium, Bengaluru FC and East Bengal ended in 1-1 draw. For Bengaluru, Saurav Das scored 1 goal at 55th minute, and for East Bengal FC, Thongkosem Haukeb netted 1 goal at 28th minute of the match. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. IED blast at White House Sangomsang in Thoubal district kills 1 Jawan of 16 Assam Rifles and injures another. Chief Electoral Officer Rajesh Agrawal releases final photo electoral roll for all the 60 assembly constituencies of Manipur. Union Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav assures a final survey for Imphal-More rail line worth 333 lakh rupees will begin in 4 weeks. Chief Minister Nongthungman Biren vows to safeguard implementation of inner line permit system in Manipur against any challenges. NPF Manipur State Unit President Awangbao Nyumai claims the NPF's faithfulness made BJP-led government's 5-year tenure successful. Manipur logs 27 new COVID-19 cases, 14 recoveries and 2 deaths in past 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.37%. And India adds 58,097 fresh COVID-19 cases in 24 hours. Omicron cases reach 2,135. COVID third wave hits Delhi. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
One Kundrakpam Assembly Constituency Bu Tomthin Nganba Kundrakpam Ama Wainamagi Pandamda Mityeng Thamduna Kendra Sigi Honorable MLA Sri T.H. Lokeshwar Singhi MLA Local Area Development Fund Gi Senthang Makada Mega Inaugural Function Ama COVID-19 Gi SOP Ngakna Mapung Oiba Miyam Punbagi Thauram Ama Pukhau Terapur Multipurpose Community Hall Pukhau Terapurda Chatlibatha January Thagi Tarik Taruk Sagol Sen Numitki Ayuk Pung Taragamathoi Makai Taba Matamda Pangthok Jargani Numit Asida Nongmatada Makhagi Mafam Ahumasi Sankatuna Miyamda Kusinazargani Mafam Sing Adudi Pukhau Terapur Multipurpose Community Hall Pukhau Terapur Pukhau Naharup Multipurpose Community Hall Pukhau Naharup Progressive Youth Organization Kundrakpam Makhalekai Club Building Ni Asigum Laba Thauramasida One Kundrakpam Kendragi Ikai Kunazaraba MLA Sri T.H. Lokeshwar Singna Athoiba Mitunglen Aduga Dignitary Kayana Hambaki Laiting Oina Lenkhatbigani Maramaduna Haiba Thoram Sing Asida Iramdam Kundrakpam Kendragi Manungda Leigriba Lai Gurugi Masak Oiraba Ahalaman Imai Ben Iche Ichan Marup Mapang Kundrakpam Kendra Development Committee Kundrakpam Block Congress Committee Kundrakpam Block Mahila Congress Committee Unit Congress Committee Amadi Unit Mahila Congress Committee Gi Ikai Khunazaraba Khunazaribi Member Khwai Khibikna Matam Chana Lengbirakuna Thoram Sing Asibu Mapung Fahan Biranaba Media Ki Kuthangda Nolukna Pauzenjari Ba Kundrakpam Kendra Development Committee KKDC Kundrakpam Block Congress Committee KBCC Kundrakpam Block Mahila Congress Committee KBMCC Amasung Mari Leinaba Club Amadi Village Development Committee Sing One Kundrakpam Assembly Constituency